Welcome to today's video, guys. This is going to be a very fun video that may lead into a potential mini series. I picked up a car, absolute impulse buy, popped up on Facebook Marketplace, and it was one of those things that I knew if I didn't grab it in minutes, it would be gone. Crazy deal. I'm gonna cut the chit chat and I'm gonna show you my brand new, slightly used Datsun 1200. If you don't know a lot about these cars, from my understanding, it's kind of like the redheaded stepchild compared to the Datsun 510. The 510s are expensive, a lot of people do builds on them, there's a lot of aftermarket support, and then you got this ugly little thing that's way lighter, way sketchier, and my dream was to build one of these and put an SR20 in it. Now, I knew that probably wouldn't happen anytime soon, and that was going to be kind of like one of my little side tinker projects. I really wanted to build an old car, something to tinker with that isn't too nice and is a little rough around the edges, and this thing popped up. But it is not your average 1200. It may or may not be swapped with an engine from another car. Again, I'm gonna cut the bullshit and we're gonna jump right into it. I can't get over how cool this thing looks. You just like opening up the doors and stuff. Are you ready for it? Any guesses? Any guesses? Do you know yet? That's right, baby. We got a Bridgeport 13B, but it's not just a Bridgeport 13B. Usually people with these light cars, they put an NA motor in it. Guess what? We got a turbo, baby. Actually, the full drivetrain from a turbo too. So we've got a Series 5 13B, single turbo, standalone. It's a spicy unit. It may look really nice at first glance, but it's a little rough around the edges, and it's gonna be a perfect atom project. By that, I mean something that I could tinker with, let the guys do their thing on the race cars, and I'm hoping I can get Colette on board to kind of make this a collaborative project with us. Because projects like this are the most fun. The car already runs, it makes it more motivating to tinker with it, and there's a lot of little things that we'll unpack in this video that are not so ideal, but fun little project fixes that I think will make some good content. More than anything, I'm just stoked to have a cruiser. I'd say that's not that fast, but I have a feeling these things will be pretty quick. We're gonna jump over to the footage of this thing getting delivered. John Vargas was kind enough to pick it up for me, a spur of the moment, because it's as we were leaving for the LZ World Tour that this car popped up, and I knew it would disappear if I waited. And I'm so excited about this thing. There she is! Oh my gosh, look at this thing. I still can't believe you drove it.
Almost 4 hours.
4 hours in a car that's been sitting for who knows how long.
Yeah, flat tires, no gas, dead battery out there.
This thing is so cool. So, I am so thankful that John was able to go pick this thing up. It was one of those scenarios where it was on Marketplace for probably 10 minutes. I sent a message and he was already getting blown up. So if you weren't able to go and grab this thing, I don't think we would have got it. Yeah, even the way the doors open, it just feels classic. You know?
The wiring, that was me.
The wiring?
I had this switch went out. So I had to basically just rig up the headlights to work.
Hey, be nice. Damn, dude, these seats are comfy.
Yeah.
Sit in it, sit in it. Man,
holy crap!
That's good. Oh, I could get down with this.
Got a little bit of mold in the roof.
Yeah, I could clean that. I think. I got grios.
You got the Haltech in there, literally straight in there.
That's a classic. This is the ECU?
Yep.
That's tiny. I love that it has a rotor on the ECU. That's so cool. So what was the owner like?
He wasn't there.
Got it.
Yeah, he just he told us to go pick up the car, and the lady that was there, she kind of helped us out with the car, but it was a mess. Like, I never got to buy a car and it didn't run, didn't even roll, had no gas, but we made it happen.
Well, I appreciate it, dog.
Of course, man.
I'm so excited about this thing.
We go to the drag strip, we'll blend right in.
Is this a shift light?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
It's set too low though. It goes up to 6,000 RPMs.
No way.
Oh, really?
That's so cool. I love the big tack. You think the miles are accurate?
Stop
wiggling my shoe. Ooh, yeah, it does need bushing, huh?
Yeah.
We'll put in sequence, right?
I'm so excited.
You gotta see the engine though.
Yeah? Is it nice?
It's not bad.
All right. All right, first look. Yeah, it's not bad. It looks like the engine bay is even painted.
Yeah.
It's so tiny in there.
We had a turbo blanket here, but we threw that away because this oil line was loose. So the whole thing basically was kind of fire.
Yeah,
so I had to pull over, rip it off, and then tie these two that were completely loose.
All right, so give me the rundown of the specifics on this engine since you're the rotary expert.
From what he told me, it's a S5 turbo 2 block, Bridgeport in. Turbo transmission. It has rotary aviation epic seals, which is why it's been lasting for so long. The turbo is pretty small, but it's really responsive. And it has a 4.9 inch, so this thing is almost ready to go.
And what's the like power capability of this engine?
With that turbo, I buy close to 500.
Mike was saying though, because it's not studded, you don't want to push it too much.
Correct. So we're probably gonna take the engine out later on, stud it, get one of your gears you have on the bench, and put it on there. Can make 500-600 like easy on it.
Really? I can't imagine that in this car. What is the limit without the studs?
I wouldn't push it past like 400 something.
Okay, so we could turn up the current setup a little bit.
Yeah.
I know you were saying it runs rich, so like one of my goals is to get it on the dyno and lean it out a little bit.
So when you go to drive it, you'll notice that as soon as you give it a little bit of gas, it's gonna go like flat 10 AFRs and then start breaking up. So you have to just go straight wide open. If you try to like mid throttle it, it's gonna like start breaking up. If you go wide open, it just goes right through it.
So a drag car.
Yeah.
It's a drag car, man. Drag tune on it.
Hell yeah! I even got Puerto Rico on the tag. I love that. Third try is a charm. All right, moment of truth. That's a loud full pump. I am so excited. This is the coolest car I own. Hands down. Hey, hello, hello. I am so excited just to drive around the compound in this thing.
Yeah.
The brakes are not always all there. You might have to stomp on it really hard.
Does it have disc brakes or is it still drums?
It might be drums.
So it does look like it has a disc brake conversion. A little bit of oil underneath, but not bad. Yo, externally gated, hell yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, it has 4 lug in the front, 5 in the rear.
It's 5 lug in the rear?
Yeah.
Oh boy. I wonder if that has to do with the 9-inch.
Yeah, they didn't want to do axles. That's probably what it comes down to.
Sounds so sick. All right, I'm gonna. Ooh, the pedals are so tiny.
Yeah, so close to each other.
I'm so excited. He said there's quite a bit of play in the front end, so gonna be. Oh, no power steering, huh?
Got nothing.
All right, baby. Man, I can't wait to show you guys more on this car. Not bad. Viva la Puerto Rico!
Bro,
What do you think?
the good thing is that you look amazing on this car.
Do I?
You look amazing.
I'm so happy, dude.
You look proud of us.
Yo, I went to Puerto Rico and there's so many cool little cars with
Yeah.
rotaries, Starlets, Samurais,
A86,
Nissans, A86s.
Datsun, everything, man. Bro, like the other one is the Safari, like the sidekicks, like with the rotary engine, everything, bro. It's amazing.
What do you think? You like it?
Hell yeah. You buy it?
Yeah, it's mine.
No way.
Yeah, it's mine.
No fucking
This is the new pickup. I swear to God.
No.
I swear on my life. I swear.
Hell yeah.
I'm so happy.
You're gonna have fun.
I'm so happy.
Hell yeah.
It's my first drive right now.
Do it, bro.
Yo, this thing rips! Oh, it rubs a little in front. Definitely need to clean up the tune a little bit, but yo, it moves out! ¿Qué pasa?
Tengo un regalo para ti.
¿Qué es esto? ¡Ay! Bonita, tío! A mí me gusta mucho. Oh, it's Jimmy, too! I didn't know he made that. I love that.
You, bro.
Yeah!
Please.
I'm so excited. I'm assessing the trunk situation right now, trying to figure out how I can save myself from burning down. Yeah, not very safe.
Oh, look at the battery tank down.
Hey, my new favorite game. Guess the engine in my new car.
And only K20. Where did it come from? Tell me that, and I'll know that.
Facebook Marketplace.
Go.
You ready for it?
Ready. Another rotary, bro. Oh my God. Another year. Another year making. What is this thing gonna be now? Tell us.
A lot of fun.
Track a bit, compound build or actual something.
This is my cruiser. There's a lot of like Puerto Rican barbecues in Orlando, and I needed a car to get there.
You're nuts. Sounds cool. Sounds cool. This thing's like probably what, like 1,200 pounds, 1,500 pounds.
We're gonna put it on scales, but I think it's like 1,500 pounds.
Look at this.
No way. Wait, do that again.
Not heavy. Oh, why is it more cold?
Oh my God. I think one of the things I'm most excited about is showing this car to Colette. She has no idea that I picked it up, but before I show it to her, I want to get on the lift, check it over, make sure everything is safe, as I do with most new cars. And even though this thing is technically bought, not built, I can assure you I've already gone down the rabbit hole learning more about this platform, what kind of aftermarket their stuff is out there, and I think I have an idea of how I want the build direction to go. Nothing crazy, just simple little aesthetic stuff. But what's cool is there's actually more aftermarket support for the Sunny truck, which is actually the same chassis as this. The coupes, I guess, are a little bit less common, but I'm excited to get this thing on a lift and see what we're working with. Another selling point of this car was the fact that it already did come with a Ford 9-inch rear end. The rear ends in these are like glass, so to have this means we can actually put down some serious power without worrying about braking stuff. It has Moser axles, but the wheels that I may or may not have ordered are 4-lug and these are 5-lug, so I think we need to change axles. I'm not gonna lie, I'm new to the whole straight. I don't even know if this is technically, I guess it would be a straight axle rear end. I don't know anything about it, so this is all foreign territory to me. But what I do notice is we do have disc brakes both in the rear and the front, so that's a cool starting point, but that may make wheel fitment difficult, so I'll need to be mindful of that. Is this technically, is that not a coilover, it's just a shock and suspension? I don't know anything about these cars, so if at any point I sound like I do, I am a complete novice. The only thing that I know is they're light. I'm gonna need to throw this one on the scales because I don't know how much it would weigh with this drivetrain, but the floor was also redone on this car. They tend to rot out pretty bad compared to elsewhere. I mean, I don't know what a good floor job looks like, but it looks like the floor's been repaired. So one less thing I need to do. I'm trying to understand how the rear end mounts. It looks like it floats other than being attached by a leaf spring. That's a bit strange to me. Is that normal? Like, it's literally floating. Hey, Johan, I have a stupid question. Is it normal for the diff not to be mounted to the car at all? Like, the diff is like floating apart from the leaf springs? That's normal? Yes. That seems so crazy. It's like not attached to a subframe or anything. What?
Like a trailer or a truck.
I'm not experienced with trucks or trailers. This is new to me. I only know R200s, Johan.
It should be a shock, as long as the shock is attached to the diff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's it.
It's like the car's not even attached to it.
Well, that's why people do like the, what is it, the 4-link?
Oh, the ladder bar?
Yeah, well, that shit.
Yeah, I think we need one of those. Look at the drive shaft angle on this.
This is bigger than the whole car.
Yeah, that is a big bolt, huh? Look at the drive shaft angle. That's crazy. So I'm not gonna lie, I did look at a couple of these on Marketplace when I was looking just for like a shell to put an SR in, and they were all rotted out really bad. So like looking at this car at first glance, it looks pretty clean. Yeah. Pretty happy with it. Holy moly, is this what I think it is? Oh, okay, it only goes up to here. It's still a pretty decently sized oil cooler. It's not bad, right?
Not leaking.
No. That's pretty cool that it has one. It's even got a drain plug on it too. Hey John, you think I should do oil change on this? Yeah. That requires work. You think we have oil filters for a 13B? Where is it?
Colette will have one.
Colette would have one. Oh, coming in handy already. Yeah, I see the oil filter, found it. It's there. I don't want to sound like I'm ripping on this car because I don't know how to build a lot of this stuff, but just seeing all the little tiny things, like these are the engine mounts.
This is
It's so cute. It's Bondo? What?
It's like body or body work.
I'm happy with it, so.
Let's not touch that.
Yeah. What's leaking?
Your calipers.
Oh, shucks, I hate when that happens. Inside. Just one?
Not both sides.
That would explain why the brakes don't work that great. Dang it. Look, it may not be the prettiest thing. Don't do that.
Why? Hey, move. I live in the whole car.
Wait, can you do that just for video, but don't have yourself underneath the car? So that's normal for the diff to move that much.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We were just looking at the fuel line coming through the chassis.
The diff probably weighs like 50% of the car.
You're not wrong.
It's big.
All right, so getting this thing roadworthy to drive today might be a little bit overzealous now, seeing that the brakes are leaking and stuff, but at least, what?
He drove it from the place
I
he bought
drove
it,
it,
and
yeah.
then he drove it here.
In the rain too.
Just do an oil change and go rip on it.
No, I'm not gonna do oil change.
No, go rip on it.
Top it off with oil and just go for
Maybe
it.
tires.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if Nitto makes 15s.
Well, this is the side that spins. This side doesn't spin. That one does.
Oh, that's why this one's bald and the other one isn't.
Yeah, I was trying to see if it was spinning both.
Don't worry, I ordered an LSD already. These wheels are actually pretty cool. Going around the car, I like to do the good old boop, 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 boop. and everything actually looks pretty tight on the car. This wheel is the only one that has a little bit of up and down play. This seems like it might be a hub, so I'm gonna pull off the wheel and check to see if there's a nut that's loose before I go and order replacements. And then the sway bar is missing a bolt here, so I'm gonna see if I can find a bolt, and hopefully it just backed out and isn't broken. But other than that, underneath the car, it actually passed my at least quick check to inspect. So not in terrible shape, but definitely a lot of not ideal things, like this fuel pump mount or this fuel line and how it comes through the chassis. Fuel system is definitely one of the first things I want to address, obviously because of fire. And then after that, we'll figure out where to go from there. Now, if you own an old Datsun like me now, get yourself an LZ MFG drift kit to have access to all the hardware you may need for all the missing and rotted out things in your car. Let's see if this one does the trick. When you buy an old project car and try to take out the very first bolt, and it just keeps spinning. So I figured out why the sway bar wasn't mounted, because when it is mounted, it comes into contact with the engine mount, so I can't even put the sway bar back in. It was probably putting a load on it when the suspension came to full droop, and that's probably what broke it. So maybe I can see if I can find some longer end links or something to rig it up.
I wonder if it was on there. I kept hearing a bunch of stuff falling out of the car when I was driving it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that fell off. When it was,
I keep finding out more and more about your drive over here. Anything else happen I should know about?
I mean, the body's good. I didn't hit nobody, so we're good. Just stuff kept falling off of the car the whole way here.
I love that. We've uncovered 2 more mysteries about the car. What were the 2 things you just told me about?
Well, this.
Here, hold the camera. I'll show.
Yeah.
Yeah, shaking is in the steering wheel. I couldn't see it with one wheel, but when I take both arms, I go like this. This arm here, which I'm not familiar with, you can see it, the bushing shot. I think it's because it's so close to the downpipe. And then what strange noise is going on in the rear?
So the rear, when you're just coasting, it almost feels like the brakes are dragging or the gears dragging. You get like a chatter like every like couple seconds. It kind of just like goes in and out, in and out. But I just turned the radio up and just kept driving.
It has a radio?
Well, my headphones. Turned my headphones out, kept driving, pretend it wasn't there. But there's something definitely going on. It might be the brakes or it might be the diff is not like shim right.
It's in gear, so I can't spin it. I've never seen a lug nut like this. Look at that. It's like a BMW kind of, I guess. I love when I can fix a problem without buying something. Look, sure enough, that's a loose nut. I've ever seen one. I think the other side's this.
Yeah, it looks like it felt not as bad as this side.
I mean, that should contribute to maybe some of the shakes you're feeling.
It felt more like tie rod.
I don't think they have these at AutoZone. Upon further inspection, it looks like we have a scenario where the rotor is warped in the front. I don't know if you guys can see the pad that moves slightly when I turn this. I just need to figure out what rotors and calipers these are so I can get replacements, because I have absolutely no idea. Time to fix the handbrake. There's no fuel lines around here, right?
Just this one.
All right. All right. Time to get another bolt. Now, I do want to be clear, it may seem like I'm kind of ripping on this car, but it's an old car. It's from the 70s, it's been sitting for a while, and it is in fantastic condition for its age. I just found out as well, it was actually a 2-owner car, and the guy that I bought it from actually built it all himself over a long period of time. And for a garage build, this thing is legit. I'm just trying to make it as safe as possible, make sure this thing's perfect so we can enjoy it. I really hope Colette likes this car, because I've been hyping it up for the past 3 days. It's all I've been talking about. For whatever reason, just because it's a tiny, cute little car and it has a rotary, I feel like she's gonna like it, but I feel like I'm more excited to show her this than any other car I've ever bought. All right, we've got the grand reveal, sir. Do you know what you're about to get yourself into? Do you know what it is? He doesn't care. He just cares.
Does it rhyme with food?
Oh, don't, that's mean. That's cruel. Give them a little bit of background of how much I've been hyping this thing up.
I don't know, you've just been keeping it a secret. You've literally been telling every single person around me and then showing photos and like smiling with people about it, and then I've just known nothing. So.
It's probably not like the most exciting, crazy thing. I think because it was such a good deal, that's what has me so excited, because it's like very low investment into much fun. So you ready for it?
Well, Pete's going to the
Pete,
bathroom.
hey, save that for later. Ready?
What is this?
You probably don't even know what it is. She still doesn't know what it is.
You wanted one of these.
I did.
You got one before me.
You didn't want one of these.
Well, I wanted a different kind of Datsun.
Did
But
you?
you wanted this. I wanted a 240.
Yeah. Well, I want a Z too. I'd love to do a Z build with you. They're like the cool body style,
How freaking cute! Look at
but it's so tiny. So the biggest allure of these cars for me is just the lightweight.
it. Okay, you said this was like a junker. This is not. This is nice.
I didn't say it was a junker.
Yes.
It's rough around the edges. You'll see.
You were talking about it like it was how your
CRX?
Honda looked.
No. So
Yes, you were. He was like, "This is real piece of crap, and I'm
No,
not gonna
no,
feel
no, no,
bad
no, no.
tearing into it and messing it up."
No,
this
it's
is so nice.
It's nice, but it's not pristine like show quality, show grade. It is a lot nicer than I thought when I saw it in person. The seats are so comfy.
And it's rotary swap.
Yep. It's sick.
Oh, this is so nice.
You ready? Turn the key. Turn the key. Is the key in it?
Wait, where's the puppies?
Here, put it in neutral. Yeah, you know that. Don't worry, I already ordered bushings.
I don't like that.
Well, a rumor on the street is I know a girl that has a couple of Turbo 2 transmissions laying around.
Oh, you need one? I do got one. I sell you for good price.
Look, Puerto Rico on the tag. Isn't that great?
I love that. Got the oak swap.
Start her up.
I think this is neutral.
Hey, chill.
You're not gonna like even another Turbo 2 trans. They're all bad.
No, I got shifter bushings.
They're all.
It feels good driving it. The small one, the other small one. It's one of the small ones. There's only 2 small ones, so try both. Yeah, there's a long one and 2 short ones.
Wow, it just starts like that.
I know, right? It's pretty cool, right?
This is pretty cool. Did you already have it on before?
Yeah, you give it a couple little revs.
Nice.
Got a nice little brap, right?
Yeah, it does. Wow, this is so cool.
I need you to do a little engine check for me and like tell me things about the rotary that I don't know about. This is your opportunity to flex your rotary knowledge on me.
How do you just find these deals? Like, why? I have struggled for over a decade, and you just get a rotary car that just starts up. It's great.
So just to be clear, it was a deal, but it was on Marketplace for like 10 minutes. There was already a buyer within 10 minutes. I offered $1,500 over asking to get the car. I got the car for $13,500. Not terrible. For like, I was looking at these and I was looking at like clean shells for like $8,000. So this was super cool. All right, so what do we got going on in there?
Is it the full Turbo 2 swap?
I think, yeah, maybe.
You think?
I don't know. It's a Turbo 2 engine.
What's the rear?
What?
What's the rear?
What does that mean?
What's in the rear? What diff? Do they like?
Oh, it's a Ford 9-inch.
Oh, that's so. When you were telling me, he told me like some hints. I thought it was gonna be like the full-on drag car.
No.
The way you're talking about it. And how much does this weigh?
Like probably, I haven't weighed it yet. I'm actually gonna weigh it at the end of this video. Stock, they weigh like 1,500 pounds, so my guess would be like 1,800. So pretty light. It still has the factory oil thing. What's that called?
I mean, the what adds oil?
Yeah.
That you don't trust.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, you don't ever. It doesn't have the factory oil thing.
No, it does.
I know, but it doesn't. It does, but you never trust that. You
It must be working because it was 2.5 quarts low oil when we got it.
always premix. Don't trust it.
That's what John said. John wanted to delete it instantly.
Yeah, well, even if it's on there, like you don't trust it. I'm so jealous. Wow,
It's kinda cool, right?
Everything's like, this is such a tiny engine bay. Holy crap.
Wait, hold on. I got something cool to show you. I've never seen this before. It has the tiniest ECU I've ever seen. Come look at this.
What's the equivalent, like Garrett turbo to what's on it now?
I don't know. Look. Yeah, this is like some old Haltech thing.
Oh my gosh, vintage.
It's not even.
Sprint RE is specifically for rotary.
Yeah, it's not even VE based. So it's apparently it's like some other weird way of tuning, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna tune this thing myself. It runs pretty good. I did like a little rip on it. It's a little rich, but it's like, I mean, you know, most rotary cars, I feel like they're blown up when you buy them.
I mean, yeah, that's big facts. I'm so jealous.
The floors
What a
were
cool car.
the floors were rotted out and those were replaced, so that's cool. So I don't need to do it. I'd say the sketchiest thing about this, which now that I'm starting to learn more about these cars, yeah, you already know where I'm going.
I haven't gone to the back yet. I saw it through the window.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, big sketch. Oh, and the battery's just.
Hold on. So the sketchiest thing for me is the fact that there's no firewall. However, I did learn that from the factory, the gas tank is just behind the rear seat. There's no firewall. So you're in the same cabin as the gas tank anyway. But I want to get like a nice radium setup for it. They make the one that fills the like wheel well, and then maybe just build a box over it. Because I don't want to put a firewall because it's really cool that the rear seat folds down. So if I could just build a box over the fuel cell, I feel like that'd be cooler because then I could put my bike in the back.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we could go shopping, we could put a Christmas tree in here, you know?
Yeah, we have the FT car for that.
How crazy is it that John drove this thing like 4 hours?
I mean, it just started up like that. It's not that crazy. This is nice. You were making it seem like the car was falling apart and that he drove super far with it and it was really sketchy. This is luxury. Do you know what I'm used to? Like, this is amazing.
There's definitely some loose bolts and some suspension play and some things that we found underneath, but
Nice.
it's not terrible.
Foam, styrofoam mount.
Battery.
Right there.
Oh, let me give it a couple cranks. Yeah.
How freaking cool.
Isn't it a neat little car?
Definitely don't like.
Wait.
You said you were going to go drag racing with it.
No, I did not. You asked me if I was going to.
Yeah, I said, could you?
You could,
and you're
but
like,
I don't want to.
Maybe.
I just want to have a cruiser.
Puppies, come here.
Oh, you looking at my 9-inch?
Yeah.
So I don't want to show this to the camera, but look at this. Look at how cool this is. This is one of my aesthetic plans with the car. Check this out. Yeah, that fuel line going through the chassis. I already spotted that. I will put some padding on it. Look at how cool that looks. Don't say what it is. How sick is that? You dig it?
Yeah.
If you keep swiping, there's a white one.
It's just a little weird because, hold up, I want to see what it looks like painted.
No, I think it looks better not painted.
Yeah, I guess with this, this year, it should pull it off.
Hey, you BB. So are we
You
taking?
need to get your fitment checked for doing this.
I know. I already ordered wheels. Don't worry.
Of course you did.
But it's going to be a nightmare because I realized with the Ford 9-inch kit that it has, you can only run 15s, and I ordered 14s because I like the baby wheel look.
I have 15-inch Heart wheels.
Do you?
We can put on it.
I'm
I just
down.
don't have wheels.
Tires?
Yeah, I mean tires.
So the rear's 5-lug and the front's 4-lug, which is kind of annoying.
I think I have 515.
Yeah?
515. Yeah, my chrome Heart wheels from 3-piece.
Man, Rally looks so majestic right now.
Man, you're so pretty.
So are we taking this to dinner?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
She was like,
I
yeah.
was expecting so much worse. Literally, the way you were building it up, this is luxury. This is so nice.
It's got an open diff right now, and the tires are all dry rotted, but I think we'll make it to dinner and back.
Yeah, it's only Florida. Hopefully it doesn't rain.
How crazy is it that like the 9-inch is just like floating? I don't know why that was like the craziest thing to me, that like a diff like that just floats and it's held in by leaf springs and shocks. But I guess that's just how things are.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird to me. You're blending in, kid. You're blending in.
Yeah, well, we should just double check that this fuel situation is.
That's good. I mean, we'll bring a fire extinguisher. I mean,
How romantic.
if we need 2 fire extinguishers, maybe we shouldn't be driving it.
I mean, one doesn't do anything really. Let's be honest.
All right, since we're taking this thing, I gotta go grab a plate for it, and we'll let you guys know how the journey goes.
Seatbelt doesn't really.
You look dressed so modern for an old Datsun.
No, I'm matching. I have the white boots.
Those are, I mean, yeah.
White boots, white shirt,
It's
white
cool that it
car.
has seatbelts.
Yeah, this one isn't really. Oh, there we go. Doesn't really work that well.
They didn't come with instructions. I'm so excited about this car. The Porsche. Did you get yours in?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Relax, chill. This thing feels so wobbly.
It's great.
Oh my god, there's so much noise and movement.
I love it. Pretty responsive, right?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just feeling everything else that's happening right now.
It's a good cruiser. How crazy would this thing be at 500 horsepower?
What is it at now?
Probably like, I guess it'd be, my butt dyno says like 300.
I love
Needs
the
better
crowd.
tires. All right, first road journey.
So bouncy.
This is the most terrifying road, so if we can make it here, we can make it anywhere. I don't know how to adjust the mirrors. Oh my god, the mirror's like wobbling like this.
The whole car is wobbly.
Yo, it doesn't drive terrible.
No.
Air feels a little rich, 11.7. This play in the front end is what I'm not a huge fan of, but
Nice.
I'm pretty happy with it. We'll let people pass us because I don't want to go any faster than this.
Yeah.
How crazy's got a working speedo?
There's no way we're doing 60 right now.
Oh, we're going 60, I can feel it. Oh, we're about to get past.
Are we?
Yeah. We think we're going 60, we're actually going 35.
I really don't think there's no way we're doing 60, but maybe.
I love this thing.
I like it.
I can't wait to go to barbecues with it.
Wait a minute, I don't even have a mirror on my side.
I want to get the little hood mirrors and they go on the
Yes,
hood. Aren't
100%.
those cool?
Render mirrors, yeah.
I'm pretty happy with how it drives.
Yeah.
John said it was terrible. I think it's pretty good.
I mean, the bounciness is terrible.
It's not that bad.
When we were leaving the compound,
The compound's just brutal. So what I thought with this, because we're going to need to like fab some brackets and stuff, I'll do the fab and you do the welding.
Okay.
She's really good at welding, but
No, I've dabbled like once recently.
she's good at the actual welding part, and I'm good at the cutting things and measuring things, but I'm not good at the welding part. So I feel like it'd be like a fun collaborative venture. You can build me a new exhaust too.
Okay. Let me get practice.
It must be
You have to do
titanium.
all the cutting. As long as you do the cutting,
I'll do the cutting.
I'm gonna arrive in welder.
All right.
They told me.
Next up, we gotta get a boom box. I should have grabbed the one from the shop. We got our first underpass. All right, this will be my first second gear pull with this thing. It's not bad. The transition, you can tell there's primary and secondaries on this, right?
Yeah.
The transition, I think it just dumps too much fuel, so it goes right for a second and then it goes.
Yeah, I was a little hesitating. The fact that you're driving a car that was rotary swap that you just bought for that price is pretty amazing.
I mean, a running FC that's turbo for this price would be a good deal.
And it still might catch on fire if we leave.
Yeah. It's a labor of love being with a rotary girl. I would like the world to now know I officially own more rotaries than Colette. I have now taken the title of rotary person away from you.
Or you've been brainwashed by me.
I've got,
What?
I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm gonna leave it there.
Stop! Okay, the rear end is not happy.
That was wheel hop if I ever felt it.
Woo! I thought we were about to lose the whole rear.
How do I
Just
get,
hop out.
how do I get rid of wheel hop? Probably different suspension.
Get rid of the leaves. Redo the entire rear end.
Or not.
That did not feel good.
I forgot to show off our meal. It
It looks
was,
gross now.
no, it looks pretty cool. Yep, it was good. Look at Colette moon booting through the sand to our brap whip. Look at that thing chilling over there. It's so cute. The headlights could be a little bit brighter, but it's really not that bad. Just cruising down a 2-lane road, enjoying the braps. It's a good time. New feature, I found out it has a cool rev limiter. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
This thing is pretty cool.
Dude, it made its first maiden journey and it was great. All right, to close out the night, we made it back in one piece. Absolutely 0 issues. Final thoughts, do you approve?
Sugoi.
Sugoi? It's so good. Such a cool little car. I love that the taillights and brake lights worked because I definitely didn't check that before we went out.
Yeah.
I want to figure out how to address wheel hop. Comment below if you know a thing or two about wheel hop because I've never experienced that. It's a new thing for me.
I also love that you set the expectations for me so low that this is like the greatest thing ever.
I feel like I
am
hyped it up a bit.
No, you didn't. You said it was gonna be like a box, like the CRX, and it was gonna be a lot of work and really sketchy, and then I see this, so this is beautiful.
I mean, there's definitely some work to be done, but it is really cool being able to start off from a point like this. It's so hard to get motivation when you have a build when you don't have a running car, you don't have an engine or a drivetrain. So the fact that this already runs and drives and does all the fun things is giving me really motivated to just do little things here and there.
I like it.
I
I love that you're also officially a brappy boy now. Like you were so
the Bridgeport's sick.
I can't believe you had a Bridgeport before me.
I know.
Jealous.
I've gotten to the point where it's difficult for me to find like tinker time working on cars, especially when the builds have escalated so much that they're like so nice and ridiculous that I don't even feel competent enough to work on them myself. So to have like a little tinker toy like this to do little dumb things, I'm very excited. Yo, this thing rips!